Restoration is a word people say quietly. It lives in private prayers, in the silence of the night. When people ask God for restoration, they're not asking for perfection. They're asking to feel like themselves again, to regain strength where weakness settled, peace where anxiety took over, hope after too many disappointments. Sometimes it's their body, a sickness they didn't expect, a diagnosis that changed everything, a body that no longer responds the way it used to. Sometimes a job they lost, a home they no longer have, a future that didn't turn out the way they planned. I know how it feels to be emotionally drained, to be tired in ways sleep doesn't fix, to keep going even when your heart is worn thin. There are moments when it hurts to hope, when believing feels heavy, when giving up feels easier than holding on. You've done everything you know how to do, and the only thing you have left is a decision not to quit. Not because you feel powerful, not because you have answers, but because something in you still believes that God hasn't brought you this far to leave you here. And that's usually when God steps in. Not with small fixes, not with temporary relief, not with surface level changes, because God doesn't do partial restoration. When God restores, He restores fully. He doesn't just calm the storm, He strengthens what stands in the storm. He doesn't just remove the pain, He heals what caused it. God doesn't work halfway. He rebuilds what was damaged so He can carry what's coming next. That's why restoration doesn't always happen loudly. God works deeper than what you can see, stronger than what you could feel. He starts at the root, the place where the breakdown began, the place fear learned to live, the place survival replaced peace. And while it may feel slow to you, nothing God does is delayed. It's intentional. He's not fixing a moment, He's restoring a life. That kind of repair isn't comfortable. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes trust. And trust is hard when life has already disappointed you. God doesn't rush healing. He rebuilds carefully. He restores in layers. He strengthens what will carry you forward, not just what makes you feel better for a moment. Most people don't notice it while it's happening. They assume nothing is happening because they can't see results yet. But restoration doesn't announce itself. It reveals itself quietly. And then, one day, you notice it. Your body feels strong again, not just manageable, restored. The sickness that once dominated your thoughts no longer has a voice. The doctor's report changes. The fear lifts. The weight you carried finally lets go. You're sleeping again, breathing freely, waking up without dread. Life begins to move forward. The bills that once felt impossible are taken care of. The pressure eases. Provision shows up right when it's needed. The home you lost is replaced with something better than before, safer, stronger, a place where peace lives again. The job that broke you turns into the very thing that positions you for stability, purpose, and growth. Not because you forced it, not because you figured it all out, but because God restored what you asked Him to restore. Restoration is never just about getting things back. It is about becoming stronger than before, wiser, more grounded, more at peace. And when the foundation is ready, God restores what was lost, and He restores you beyond what you imagined. So if today still feels like the middle, if the story isn't finished yet, if you're waiting to see how it all turns out, that doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means something is still unfolding. What you're walking through right now is not permanent. What looks like a setback is often a setup you can't see yet. What feels impossible is often just the middle, not the end. The real difference isn't timing, it's belief. Most people give up inches away from what they've been praying for. They stop trusting right before things start to shift. But if you keep believing, if you keep showing up, if you trust God in the middle of it, you'll see that what He's restoring in you is bigger than what you lost. So don't quit here. Don't lose faith in the middle. Because when you get real, God gets real.